A few years later, a day of celebration takes a grisly, unimaginable turn in Brooklyn.
The scene inside the first-floor flat at 1080 Liberty Avenue was compared to something one would find in a wax museum. 7 of the murder victims, all shot in the head at close range, were sitting up in living room chairs as though they were still watching the television, which had been left on after the massacre. The only survivor was an 11-month-old baby.
I think that shit in East New York.
Mm-hmm.
That was like they said it was suspected to be like some drug shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? They went in there and whacked everybody, like kids, all that shit.
Baby who was found in that living room, covered with blood and crying. The owner of the building, Enrique Bermudez, was the father of 2 of the slain children. Detectives said Bermudez had been involved in drug deals with the man who was later charged with the 10 murders. 2 months after the killings, 34-year-old Christopher Thomas was arrested. Police said Thomas had killed the 10 people in a jealous rage because he thought his ex-wife was having an affair with Bermudez. When Bermudez discovered the bodies, he first ran to the bakery next door, owned by Carmen Rossi. In court today, Rossi...
All this time, I was thinking that shit was, you know, got somebody running off on the plug. Nigga, you did all that shit over some pussy.
That wasn't even his no more in the first place. That's crazy.
That's some lame ass shit. Man, you really did that shit over some pussy.
Guess what? You're a bitch.
Oh, God. What is wrong with you? Kill all them damn.
He was the first witness to testify in the trial of Christopher Thomas, who faces life in prison if he's convicted. Earlier this week at a pretrial hearing, a jailhouse informer named Jeffrey Ford testified that Thomas had admitted to him that he killed the 2 women, but insisted an accomplice named Lenny had shot the children. Today, Thomas's attorney, Martin Schmuckler, told the jury Ford was a longtime police informer who hoped to trade information on Thomas for his release from jail on an armed robbery conviction. 75th Precinct Police Officer Kenneth Landgrover...
That nigga look crooked.
Huh?
That nigga look crooked, that police. You know, 75th was dirty.
Oh, yeah. That was one of the most crooked police departments in the but here's the shit though. This is why they always tell you niggas, man, don't talk about your cases with niggas in jail. Especially whatever you got a body, nigga. Don't talk to nobody. I'm mute. What is wrong with this nigga? Yeah, 75th Precinct. Shit, nigga, I wouldn't be surprised if one of the cops was in there. You know what I'm saying? Shit, shooting some of them people. Might have been a cop named Lenny. Oh shit, Lenny Grant. Now I'm just
East New York.
Uncle Murder. Yo, that's kind of fucking crazy. He said it, Lenny. I didn't say it. He said it, Lenny.
Lenny had shot the children. Today, Thomas's attorney, Martin Schmuckler, told the jury Ford was a longtime police informer who hoped to trade information on Thomas for his release from jail on an armed robbery conviction. 75th Precinct Police Officer Kenneth Landgrover and his partner were the first police to arrive at the murder scene. In court, Officer Landgrover referred to a diagram of the apartment as he recounted finding body after body as he went from room to room. Landgrover, too, described a gory scene in which most of the victims seemed relaxed, as though they were very familiar with the killer. The cop said one woman was still holding a spoonful of pudding in her hand, as though she'd been frozen in the act of feeding a child. Assistant District Attorney Christopher Ulrich said Thomas and Bermudez were partners in cocaine sales, that Thomas was having money troubles, and blamed Bermudez for problems he was having with his wife.
That shit crazy. Like, just imagine having a spoon and be like, here comes the plane, and then it's like, that'll be the first time I think that one of those like spoon airplanes actually crashed. That's fucked up. Hey, he described it like that. I ain't, saying.
Wife. Outside the courtroom, defense attorney Schmuckler told me there is not enough evidence to show Thomas participated in the massacre, or even that one person did all the killing. Attorney Schmuckler said, quote, "The only way one person could have done this is to have had a fiendish lunatic armed with a machine gun." The DA says Thomas did all the killing himself with 2 handguns.